Mr. Raj Joshua Thomas.
Sir, I start with a quote. Every solicitor who has got a serious practice is under stress. The Honourable Chief Justice was quoted in a Yahoo News article on Monday as saying this at a recent Court of 3 Judges hearing. Lawyering, sir, is invariably stressful. Why so? It is because the stakes are so high. It takes a certain dedication to be in a profession that, amongst other things, defends life and liberty, that acts for commercial interests that may have wide-ranging consequences, that challenges in court the constitutionality of laws made in this House. If we accept stress as an immutable part of the profession, we have to then look at other things that can be changed to address the exodus of junior and middle category lawyers from the profession. Many suggestions have been made by various people, and I would like to add 3. First, MinLaw could consider upping the proportion of law students in our universities who are graduate students. As a graduate law student myself, my first degree was in political science, and I took up a law degree only after working a few years in the civil service. I can attest that once someone makes that sacrifice of 3 years of no salary or advancement to obtain a law degree, they will likely remain in the profession, as most of my batch has. The MOE tuition grant should also be extended to all graduate law students, regardless of whether they had utilized the grant for their earlier degree. Second, it was recently suggested to me by a senior counsel that the current training contract scheme has lost the emotional elements of the previous pupillage system, which created a bond between new lawyers and their pupil master and to the profession. Gone also are the formal dinners that trainee lawyers were invited to attend, where they could be seated with and would get to know senior practitioners. These unique and iconic traditions of the profession helped to build camaraderie and fraternity and gave life to the idea of being part of an ancient and noble profession. Even in the UK, from which we inherit our legal traditions, the importance of these dining-in sessions was recently affirmed. Perhaps we could consider bringing these back. Third, while stress from the job is inevitable, stress from bosses and from the working environment is not. I note that modules on leadership and management have recently been added to the compulsory training for lawyers becoming partners. There is merit in considering including these types of courses as compulsory modules in the continuing professional development program for middle and senior category lawyers. Thank you, sir.